lot, and which team is able to impose power up front. They're going to be tested against a very physical Tennessee team on the boards. Clayton Jr. with Milicic way outside and tries to get it inside, deflected away. That's what Tennessee does. A turnover. Lanier 0 for 2 now from three-point land and a breakout. It's Richard, one-on-one with Ziegler. Challenges him and lays it up and in.
That is Florida at their best, especially at home.
They got nowhere to go. Milicic cut off a pass to Condon. And Lewis buried underneath the basket. That's the second consecutive turnover. Now you can throw the 106-point thing out the window in a game like this. Loose ball, rush for it. It's Florida who's on the floor first, and Condon with a dunk. Now you can throw the 106-point thing out the window in a game like this. Loose ball, rush for it. It's Florida who's on the floor first, and Condon with a dunk. Great hustle by Will Richard to set it up.
Really active hands defensively by Florida. Shots to start this game. And that's just off the left foot of Chaz Lanier. And that Florida run game, as good as we have in the SEC in terms of getting out off of turnovers in their conversion offense.
Now you can throw the 106-point thing out the window in a game like this. Loose ball, rush for it. It's Florida who's on the floor first, and Condon with a dunk. Great hustle by Will Richard to set it up.
Really active hands defensively by Florida. Great job by Florida to get back and build a wall, and a turnover results because of the pressure.
Richard, nice look for Condon down low. He's in amongst the traffic. Good pass, and how about Martin with the fake?
Great job by Florida to get back and build a wall, and a turnover results because of the pressure.
Richard, nice look for Condon down low. He's in amongst the traffic. Good pass, and how about Martin with the fake?
He is such a tough kid, a great pickup out of the portal.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Fairlife. Enjoy great taste and nutrition with Fairlife Ultra Filtered Milk. He's up and running, so he's okay, but a heavy collision at the rim. Martin drives, there's some contact, and he makes the shot.
And Elijah Martin just with bull strength right at the best defender in college basketball, Meshack. And you're going to have a confrontation at the rim against Tennessee. They're not going to give you easy ones.
Out spin move, pretty play. No good. Offensive rebound, blocked by Meshack. Condon again, buried himself under the basket. Wild activity here.
On the glass. That's when the game begins. When the shot's released, the game begins. And Florida so far dominating right now. And man, Tennessee just can't find anything on the offensive end.
There's a bad pass by Houck and some pressure from Tennessee. They did that all day against Arkansas.
Again, 4 of his assists per game come off of a lob play.
5 on the shot clock. Aberdeen guarded by Okpara with 2 seconds. He deflected that shot, and not a good possession for the Florida Gators. During their shoot-around today, you're going to have to guard this guy and stick your hand up.
Well, look at Okpara right there. Again, he goes straight up.
Not a three-point threat. 8 on the shot clock, where 8 goes into the lane, and he threw it up a wild shot. Good defense by Condon. We'll see. Is that going to stick with Tennessee? 10 on the shot clock. Ziegler, the alley-oop. Oh, Okpara had it blocked. Gainey fouled, and it will not go in. That's another one that's short, and he picks up his own rebound. Aberdeen wide open.
They have a lot of confidence, Florida does, shooting that 3. Well, getting it on the offensive glass. And you allow these guys to run down a loose ball, a 50-50 ball, and bam, a reload 3, sticks it right in the nose. Good job by Florida to defend that floppy action and stay in front of the ball of Lanier.
High arc, 3. Florida's on fire as Richard buries one. Timeout, Tennessee.
In the very next possession before we go to break, that step back 3 by Will Richard. He is such a hard scout.
Tennessee is struggling. Does Florida know them so well?
Yeah, that's part of it, and Tennessee lacks a guy right now, Ravi, to drive the ball to the paint. If you're Todd Golden, you can live with that shot by Lanier, pat him on the backside, leading scorer in the SEC. But even this basket, Aberdeen does a good job of getting back in front of the ball and forcing a contested tough 2.
Aberdeen into the paint and an easy one. He's having an impact.
Ravi, Tennessee hard-hedged the ball, but they never got back and stopped the ball. Very unusual for Tennessee.
Ziegler all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Chinyulu rolls, seeing Milicic fighting underneath that basket. They get it to him. And Chinyulu uses that muscle of his to go up twice, and a chance for a three-point play. 10-60.
Ruben Chenula is a bad man. And he's not a skill kid at all. He is just raw emotion and toughness and grit. And he gets one rebound, Ravi, every 2.5 minutes that he plays the game.
Lanier now has Houck on him. Driving. He does, and he went up to dunk it, and he was denied.
Just goes right at the leading scorer and says, not on my watch. Thought there's a foul? It feels like Florida should be up 15 or 16. Yeah. It's a 10-point game.
Right now it is. They go backdoor to Houck, who throws it up and in. Houck came to Florida because, as he said,
an overplay. And as that ball gets to that weak side of the floor, Houck just back cuts Milicic.
Aberdeen impacting the game. He's got 8 off the bench. He lost that, and now they get a run out. Behind is Martin, and Houck there to help pick it off. Look at Ziegler on the ground digging for it.
Brings a year ago. And that's what I'm talking about. That is a nonchalant, bring the ball up the floor in a big-time SEC game. Is going to result in a turnover every time. And anything soft in this league will be punished. And that was a soft advance to the ball by Lanier. And thankfully, Zakai Ziegler got down and tied that thing up, or it would have been a cuff.
Aberdeen, watch out. Akparo went up, and he avoided him. He's got 10.
Well, Florida's having success getting the ball inside, and Aberdeen right here just drives the mismatch of Akpara, and right there stops, plays off 2. If he goes in with a normal layup.
Good entry pass down low. Pretty play by Condon, and those two are good buddies. Nice pass by Houck.
Nothing's going to get erased. And there's that high-low pass in Florida. They are so good at the high-low action. And
Clayton Jr. lost it, a turnover. Lanier looks and sizes up a 3, and Clayton Jr., a three-point shooter, knew Lanier might do that, and he came back to block it. They have 15 points. They average 80 a game. Richard goes hard, reverse, pretty play. Another point in the paint.
Again, what's Florida doing to Tennessee? They are driving the ball right to the heart of the defense. A little bit of a clear out. Look at Houck right there. Seal off his guy and allow Will Richard a clean look. Drive it, get an angle, seal off the inside defender. And man, those paint points.
You know, off the bench, Houck and Aberdeen have been big factors for Florida in this game. Condon, pretty move, he puts it up and in. It's his first half. Junior for foul purposes. As you watch Clayton Jr. go to work.
The Gators have made
from 3. He's 1 for 10 in the game. And they're going to start this set with 8 on the shot clock. Lanier fires. He buries the 3. Co-SEC Player of the Week. Clayton Jr. will fire. That finds the bottom. Meshack. That's the impact that Chinyulu has. And here comes, and watch out for Martin. Oh, yeah! That's the impact that Chinyulu has. And here comes, and watch out for Martin. Oh, yeah! They've made 1 all night. Condon. Blocked. Good help by Akpara, and now a foul on Chinyulu, and that's going to be his second.
I mean, that's wide open. I mean, you got to make wide open shots, but
great pass. Condon had it and laid it up and in. Good look as he sealed his man off and was wide open underneath. Ball fake, drive, and it counts. Martin with a flush over Milicic.
This ain't nothing but a grown man, Elijah Martin, going right at the #1 defense in the country tonight.
8 on the shot clock. They'll go right back to him. Feed the monster. Condon's having his night right now.
From Australia is an absolute warrior. Strong, tough, long. Needs to gain strength, yes, but strong enough. As good as Meshack is defensively, and he is an absolute warrior, he's only 6'3". He did all he could do against a 6'10" Condon.
Yeah, Lanier goes inside, fouled by Condon from behind, who with his bucket on the other end, Chinyula goes after it, and they win that one. Richard had a kick. He didn't see Hauk go in the corner. And it's Tennessee's basketball.
They've made 6 shots the entire game.
Van Ziegler, a turnover. Aberdeen being chased. Oh, he went up for a punch and he found the back iron.
Yep.
Bottoms for Martin.
Yep. Moment with momentum, as I talked about with Elijah Martin. Just bulldog strong, bulldog tough, and stick a 3.
Aberdeen, yes, they're getting a lot of the rolls too. That's part and parcel of hard work and effort.
Drive it down your throat, and then Aberdeen comes off the bench and makes plays like this.
Lanier, the drive, Hauk straight up, good defense that time. Lanier missed another one.
Yeah, you can't do the verticality play any better than what Florida just did.
Hauk lays it up and in, another point in the paint for Florida.
And just big time effort by Tin and White. It's spelled H-A-U-G.
The #1 team and unbeaten, the only unbeaten left, is in massive trouble. Condon, pretty play, the alley-oop to Chinyula.
4 of them. But Condon sets that ball screen and sprints out of it, not to score, but the pass. His team was capable of coming here and winning this game tonight.
Yeah, Aberdeen contested. Now, how about the loose ball ends up in Chinyula's hands, and Creighton is able to put it up and in. He's only got 5 points.
Multiple options when one guy might be off a little bit, but he's still a kid, 18, 19 points a game. His team was capable of coming here and winning this game tonight.
Yeah, Aberdeen contested. Now, how about the loose ball ends up in Chinyula's hands, and Creighton is able to put it up and in. He's only got 5 points.
Multiple options when one guy might be off a little bit, but he's still a kid, 18, 19 points a game.
Aberdeen, no good. Rebound, no. Third chance. Hauk in traffic comes away with it. Aberdeen.
Bam.
Yes,
Yeah.
it rolls in.
Now, Thomas Hauk, Condon, they've just had their way, and they are so quick off the floor. They're rebounding while Tennessee's watching. And as a result, bam, that reload 3 drops. Dancing with his guys yesterday and today in the shoot around. Just a lot of energy, a lot of looseness, confidence that he feeds his kids. And as the head coach of Florida.
Yeah.
I know it's just game 2 of the SEC, but how they did it.
Oh,
wow.
my goodness.
Yep.
He's got 16 to lead the way with Aberdeen. They got 10 now field goals as Milicic knocks a 3 in.
That you don't anticipate.
A lot of folks in this area got a chance to see Florida because the students aren't here, so they had a chance to buy a ticket and come in, and they have seen a masterpiece by Florida. Did you see one game this year?
Yeah,
this is maybe the one you want to see.
Money well spent, right? Well, down goes the last unbeaten in college basketball.
Yeah, in flames by 28 points. And maybe more.
College basketball at Illinois, who I think is the best team in the Big Ten. And it's not like they were overrated and we've missed on how good this Tennessee team is. And they didn't show it tonight. They're still a national factor and a Final Four threat.
Yeah.
But so are the Florida Gators.
What that foul did was allow them to win by 30 points over #1. 73-43 the final. And this was a golden performance for Todd Golden and his Gators. Didn't see it coming, and there are now no more unbeaten